calling Kitty. Here's Kitty.
Oh, hello. Hi. How are we doing, gang? How are you on this gorgeous day? Maybe it's early in the morning, maybe it's very late at night.
It's
Whoa,
calling
again with
Kitty.
I can do it again. I'm going to go around the shiny floor again. Woo!
Here's Kitty.
Oh, you got two for the price of one there, treasures. Didn't you just love that? I love my intro music. I love my intro music, and so I'll play it a couple of times. That's what we do. That's sometimes what happens when you're live, treasures. It's all happening. How are we doing? Are we all right? Welcome to Calling Kitty. It's me. It's Kitty Cassis. Cassis like the dark, sweet, viscous, slightly sickly liqueur, only tolerable in very small doses. Hiya. And if you have got me on your feed, I was going to say your news feed then, I've not quite made the news yet, but your podcast inbox, and I'll just drop in there with a little splash of light and just brighten up your day for 20 minutes. I mean, this is a great podcast to listen to if you've got like little 23-minute jobs to do. And that could be hanging out the washing. It could be defrosting the freezer. It could be doing a little, I sometimes I will listen back to my own episodes. Brenda came round last week. I know a lot of you know about Brenda. She's my nemesis, but we're working out this new way to just do a very simple nip and tuck. It's just a little snatch back there. And we just pin back the jaw, pin back the eyes, and it only does take 23 minutes. So it's great. It's a great thing to listen to while you're doing those little jobs that you need to do. Maybe just hoovering out the cat litter tray. You know, some people do that. Maybe you're just frying up some spam. That's what I'll be doing later. As you can see, if you're looking on the YouTube, I've got my can of spam. I take it everywhere with me. As I said, it's Calling Kitty. It is the audio podcast with a visual element. Check out the YouTube link. It's worth doing it because I am looking bloody gorgeous today. I really am. And I hope you're well wherever you are. Spread the word about Calling Kitty. That's all I would say. Calling Kitty is for those of you out there on a wellness kick. Who is on a wellness kick out there? If you're going to the gym, you're getting sweaty, you're getting smelly, you're thinking, when do I have a shower? Do I do it on the way there, on the way back? Does that affect all my other plans? Maybe you're drinking loads of water and therefore you're needing to wee every literally 23 minutes. I mean, this is a good podcast to listen to just drink loads of water. I'm on me, I've got me ice. I've got my ice there, and I've got, what have I got today? Jack Daniels. I've got Jack Daniels with Ribena. It sounds gross, but it's bloody gorgeous. And that's my wellness kick. So you go into the gym, you're drinking loads of water. Maybe you're eating really healthily. And that is hard to do, treasures, isn't it? Because it's bloody expensive. I mean, I got blueberries in Aldi last week, 23 quid for 7 blueberries. I said, are you bloody joking? What the hell is going on here? You know, we're in a cost of living crisis. I nearly crashed my trolley into Keith on the customer services desk. He said, Kitty, watch out where you're going. I said, I'm trying to make healthy choices. Why is it that I can get a packet of crisps for 20p? But if I want to be a bit more healthier, I'm trying to steam fish and vegetables. I mean, I steamed a cod on last Tuesday. The following Saturday, my gaff is still smelling like Billingsgate Market, gang. All right. So these are the pitfalls of trying to be healthy. And if you're out there trying to do it, I just want to know that I want you to know that I'm with you. All right. Whatever you're trying to do to keep healthy. We're trying to all live longer. Why? I don't bloody know, because the world is literally on fire. But there you go. We want to stay a bit longer, don't we? For whatever reason. I do remember, Busy Lizzie and Mr. Motivator, we all shared a flat in Bermondsey, in the late 90s. And God, the things that we would do to try and keep fit, you know, I mean, we had an indoor gym, and that was just in the airing cupboard. You know, we would hang from the rafters. We were younger then. I think that's what happens, isn't it? When you're younger, you can, you know, you can be a bit more fast and loose with your lifestyles. But, you know, as you get older, you've got to kind of pin it down a bit. And those of you that are on that cusp of sort of 30, 35 out there, you're probably listening to this podcast because you've been recommended maybe by an age concern service. You've got to sort of, you've got to start, like, you realize your body's writing, you know, you're writing checks that your body can't keep, that your body can't cash. That's what it is, isn't it? You know, what used to take you maybe a day to get over, now a hangover will literally last for 3 days into the following week. And I wish that I had some magic potion. I'm working on that, believe me. All right. I'm actually taking berries from the forest and distilling them down. Also using some polyfiller, and I mix some polyfiller in there with that. And we're coming up with some sort of a tincture. Now, when that kicks off, that'll be amazing, because that will actually be a game changer. Industry-wide, it will be a game changer. But until then, you've kind of got to go the route one, treasures. Do you know what I mean? You've got to get more bloody sleep. All right, that's the first thing. There's no bypassing that, although there is something that I am working on at the moment, which is kind of a chamber that you can sleep in for 20 minutes, and it actually makes you feel like you've been asleep for 8 hours. That is, again, it's top tier, top secret. There's there's lots of things that are in development at the moment. I can't say too much about it. You've got to get more sleep. You've got to try and move your body. If you're sitting at that laptop day after day, just get up and stretch. In fact, why don't you do it now? This is a great opportunity now while you're listening to this podcast. And if you're watching on YouTube, you might see a flash of brassiere. All right. I can't promise anything, but if you are, and just roll the shoulders back and take a deep breath. Let the oxygen just move around the body. All right. You know, I was actually, Davina McCall, she did a workout video a few years ago. I was a silent director on that. Did I get any sort of, did she give me a shout out in the DVD notes? No. Was I in the director's cut? You might have just seen me, just a sliver of me. About 32 minutes in, you'll just see a slip. I'm quite elusive when it comes to these things. All right. I've been involved in a lot of I've been in the room when these things have been happening, but you'll never see me name down anywhere. All right. And that's the way I like it. I used to be a bit bitter and twisted about that I never get recognition for the things that I've done. But now I realize that I know what I've done, and you know what I've done. Do you know what I mean, treasures? Now, I've got a letter here from Janice Pethinghurst. Dear Kitty, love your podcast. I'm looking forward to seeing you on tour soon. Great, Janice. Come along. I love that. I've discovered this wonderful recipe and I wanted to share it with you and your listeners. And then blow me down if she's just left me hanging there. She's not written anything else, listeners. And I think that she's either been struck down with a cardio arrest, I invite you to write into me, but it would be nice to have she sent it in to me. And then I saw on our thread, she was just typing. You know, when you see the word typing, ... and she's still typing. Now, that was about 3 days ago. So this recipe is it's either something that we can't even imagine, or it is actually just, she's actually, maybe she's keeled over and she's still typing now. So please do get in touch with me with your tips, with your tricks, anything that you've got, or dilemmas. You can always get in touch with me with dilemmas. Hiya, it's me, Kitty, HIYAITSMEKITTY. If you've got your pad and your paper, your quill and your parchment there, HIYAITSMEKITTY. Or you can just click on the show notes. That's the easier thing to do. Why go through the long, laborious manual task of writing things down when you can just click on a link and get in touch with me that way? I am on tour, as Janice said. I hope she is going to make it to me gigs, because I need bums on seats, treasures. I'm heading up to Edinburgh in August. Maybe you're listening to this in the dystopian future that you're all living. Maybe you're scrambling around for bits of sand and rubble and berries. well, I will have done Edinburgh already by that point, so there's no point even thinking about it. But I will be at a women's institute near you, a village hall near you, maybe a Masonic hall. I'm quite big with the Masons. I've got to tell you that I am. In fact, let's have a look, because I think we've got some. I've got a feeling now that somebody has actually called in with something, and there we go. Let's have a
Oh, hello, Kitty. It's Alistair.
Oh,
how are you?
Alistair,
a very
hiya.
long time. Now listen, I was playing golf with my
Stranger.
friend Ron at the weekend. Ron Appleby. Sure, you'll know who Ron is. Does a lot of tax avoidance.
Yeah.
I mean, charity work in the village. And as you know, he's a very wealthy investor. And he's now the chairman of Pendulum Pleasure Limited, who, of course, and I know you know this, are an adult entertainment and furniture manufacturer. A little proposition for you, Kitty. Ron would like you to be the ambassador. You know, the personality, the high-profile name attached to the marketing campaign. Launching roughly autumn, new product. I don't even know what it is. Somewhere in the paperwork here. A sex swing, essentially. The momentum, something, blah, blah, blah. Bucket seat, all the rest of it. But they want your face all over it. And I know that you've done this kind of thing before, so there could be a nice little tie-in for you. So come back to me. Have a little think. Come back to me by, say, Friday. I won't be so vulgar to say the number on the phone here now, but we could maybe meet up.
That was my next
Like
question.
good old days. Okay, Kitty. Take care.
Oh, right now, listeners, this is bloody exciting. Alistair, he's a conduit. I think that's what they call it in the industry. He knows everybody. All right, and he's fixed me up with many a work station over the years, and this is really quite exciting. So it looks like he's been playing golf with Ron Appleby, who, I mean, some of you will know his work. He does. I mean, what doesn't he do? He kits out all of the sex dungeons across the Northwest. They've got Whiplash in Wigan. Some of you might have been there. The underground sauna in Stockport. He kitted out all of that. So he mainly does white clean services and stainless steel furniture. But this is very exciting. All right. Now, listen, not that this podcast is going to become like my curriculum vitae, but listen, I've got to pick up work where I can. So this is fantastic. And you know, if anybody does have any other propositions for me, definitely get in touch. I'd be very interested to see what that number is. So I will get back to Alistair about that. I need to unpack that, definitely. And, you know, my face has sold a lot of products over the years. A sex swing would not be out of the question. I think that I could sell snow to the Eskimos at this point, treasures. So look out for that. That's going to be exciting, isn't it? Now, yeah, me and Dave, we did get into the sort of it was an industry. I mean, it was a long time ago. We did a lot of things that we're not particularly proud of, and some things that we're still paying the mortgage now. You know, we're still paying off the mortgage with some of the work that we did back in the day. A lot of it is on VHS. You won't find it. Some of it's on Betamax. That's the more slightly hardcore stuff. But yeah, I mean, in a word, absolutely, I'm very interested. And yeah, listen, I think that this could be a good line of this could be actually a good income revenue stream, and it could be a good way for me to get in touch with other brands that want my help, you know, shifting goods. You know, a lot of people do look to me, as we've established already, for, you know, they want to know, can they trust a brand? Well, you can. You know, you can trust you can trust Ron Appleby, that is for sure. So, oh, that'll be exciting. That, well, I can get oiled up. I can imagine me now in the and it'll be a big budget, you know, knowing Ron Appleby, it will be a big budget, and we'll be able to, I think we'll be, I know the perfect place, actually. I know the Rochdale bus station, they've got a whole area of it that's disused now, and it's really good vibes down there. And actually I can see us maybe, I can see us filming something down there. That'll be wonderful. Oh, thank you for calling, Alistair. That was great. And I'll get back in touch with him. I'll let you know how that goes, Treasures. I will give you a little, this could be the potential of a storyline, couldn't it? Not that we have any linear arc on this podcast. It's just always batshit crazy with each episode that drops into your life. If you want to be a part of it, get in touch. I'm very collaborative, as you can see, Treasures. I'm up for anything at this point. Go to my website, hireitsmekitty.com, find out where I'm going to be live. Come and see me. Come and give me a hug. I'll pop the kettle on wherever we are. You know, we might be in a Masonic hall. We might be in a school assembly hall. You know, a school gymnasium at this point. It could be in a car park. I'll bring me portable travel kettle with me. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're all right. Keep taking those deep breaths. You've been gorgeous from the bottom of my colonic to the tips of my acrylics. It's been Kitty, and I'll see you next time, Treasures. Ta-ra!
Like, follow, subscribe, sign your life savings over to Calling Kitty. Available on all the podcast platforms.